Good morning. Come and play. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, there's my notification. Oh, come on in. Good morning, the Miss O. Good morning, child. Hmm. I hope you're having a so blessed shit. I don't even know Saturday morning. Ooh. Good morning, C. Dupree. I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry about that. I needed a little water. This is my first time talking this morning because I'm home alone. You know how you wake up in the morning and you first couple words are like choppy, child. That's what's going on here. But good morning. I If you were in my live the other day, I don't hell honestly, I don't even know what day that was. I think it was Thursday. No, was it Thursday or was it Tuesday? It was Thursday. Shit. It was Thursday. If you were in my live on Thursday, we talked about a few things. We talked about well, first and foremost, we made some new tumblers. We made some pink Christmas tumblers, some holographic baby. Let me tell you something. I was sitting there yesterday at my work table looking at those tumblers. They really are fire. Like you guys, I hate that you couldn't see the holographic shine that it had, but sitting there looking at them in person, I was like, oh, I need some more of these. But anyway, we talked about a few things. We talked about I said I was contemplating doing a pop up shop next Saturday. We talked about a Christmas centerpiece contest. And as soon as I got off alive, I said, okay, all right, Sarah, this is it. You need to get in action and prepare for this pop up shop. You got this, girl. You can, you know, all that good stuff. So I found the link that I needed to sign up for the pop up shop. I won't. There's something from. Okay, we can. I will look. I know I've seen quite a few designs, so I will go back and snatch one up and make it for you, demon so. But so I got off of the live and I went to and found the link to register for the pop up shop. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But I had ordered some more blank. tumblers, which have now been canceled, which is a whole different issue. But um, I had ordered some blank tumblers, and they were supposed to be here today, but they're not arriving today, which is fine. Um, because probably, I'm going to say 20 minutes early. I mean, 20 minutes later, Lord, it be my oldest sister called, and I didn't answer the call. I kind of missed the call, so I didn't answer it. And a couple minutes later, she sent me a text saying, "Please call me as soon as you get this." So I said, "All right, let me call and see what's going on." And um, unfortunately, when I got on the phone with her, I could tell something was wrong and that she was crying. So I'm like, "What's up? Like, what's going on?" And she told me that our middle sister. So if you know, let me back up. I have two biological sisters. I have one that is my sister, but she's biologically not my sister. And then another one who's my sister from another family who's not biologically my sister. So in total, I have five. But I mean, four. Shit, I can't count. Lord Jesus, that's four. But two biologically. So this one is my oldest biological sister. And she informed me that our middle sister had a severe stroke and really didn't have too many details on what was going on. Um, my oldest is in Mississippi, the middle is in South Carolina, and I am in Wisconsin, where we were born and raised. Thank you, C. Dupree, and thank you, Demon. So I can barely see what y'all are typing. I don't know what I think I still have morning eyes because I can barely see, but I got your praying hands, so I appreciate it, both of you. So at that moment, all we knew was that she had had a severe stroke and that she was sedated, and we didn't really know much else. So she was like, "Okay, I guess she works from home." So she's like, "All right, I'm going to find a flight and I'm going to get there. I can work anywhere. I'm going to call." She used to live in South Carolina. So she's like, "I'm going to call my friends, see who I can come stay with, and make the arrangements." Okay, fine. So we really didn't know much the rest of the day. Um, and then later on that night, I got a text from a cousin who was like telling me that her sister had called, and her sister is a doctor. So I got word that her sister had called, and you know, it wasn't that bad, and yada yada. They made it sound like, okay, it wasn't that bad. So I'm like, okay, cool. The things will be fine. And then yesterday morning, probably about 9 o'clock, my oldest calls and she says she's hysterical, and it's way worse than what we expected. Um, yeah, it's just worse than we expected. I'm not going to go into too many details as how bad or worse or whatever, but it's worse than we expected. So, in a few hours, I will be on a plane on my way to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to South Carolina because I could not find any direct flights, which is fine. I like flying, so it doesn't bother me. When I was younger and I didn't like to fly, I hated layovers because it was like, oh, my ears gotta pop and my head gonna explode all over again because that's what I be feeling like. Uh, I don't know why I can't see nothing this morning. Maybe because the light's not on. I will be safe, I promise. Um, or Lord willing, I'll be safe. Um, yes, I'm flying out today, and I tentatively, we're gonna say tentatively, I will be there until Friday. Um, I may come home earlier. If I gotta stay longer, I'll stay longer. Um, Financially, this is kind of a hard hit. I'm real. It made me realize, and I talked to my cousin last night, and I told her, "Bitch, we need to become millionaires because we need a private plane." She likes to travel. She has twins, 5-year old. I believe they're five now. She has 5-year old twins, and I like to travel. And I'm like, we need to be rich because we need our own plane. Because let me tell you something: the amount of money that they want for me to fly to South Carolina. Everybody watching this live right now, we could have got a plane ticket to go to out the country. I paid less money to go out of the country. However, that was pre-planned. So of course, got those tickets earlier, and they weren't last minute. But I don't know people who just wake up in the morning and be like, "All right, I'm gonna go fly to South Carolina." Like you people know it's an emergency. Why make the flights that damn expensive? You know that if I didn't buy a ticket, that seat would be empty. Why make it so goddamn expensive? um, I'm kind of going out there blind, and that's fine. I really don't care. I don't care if I have to sleep in a hospital and eat hospital pudding for a week. I need to go see about my sister. Um, I would hope and I would pray that if this were me in her shoes, she'd do the same thing and drop everything and come see about her sister. So yeah, so with that being said, I have not signed up to do the pop-up shop because and it was weird because something in me was like, just don't do it. Just wait until later on today. You still can do it today. Like just wait until later on today and do it. And I'd be damned that 15 minutes later, um, I get a call. If I get there and I can, end up being able to come home earlier, then I'll do it. I'll think about it, you know. Um, So that's canceled as of right now. And debating upon, or depending upon rather, what I'm doing, where I'm at, what's going on, I may not do the centerpiece challenge, which is why, if you guys remember in my live, I said I'm going to come back and do probably an upload or short saying what I want out of the centerpiece challenge or centerpiece contest. And I didn't. And this is why I didn't. Well, most of it's because I was sitting there crying. But most of the reason is because I was sitting there crying my damn eyeballs out. But I wasn't sure if there was going to be a contest. And I'm still not sure. I would love to do it. But we'll just have to see what God gives us. I am staying positive. I am manifesting good, healthy energy. And at the end of the day, I know that God makes no mistakes. And whatever will be, will be. Um, if you guys remember, if you've been here long enough, which would have to be over a year, you would remember the stories of me and my quote unquote boo thing, which was my neighbor that I was caring for, who was in her 90s. Um, so you know that I don't mind caring for others. And if I need to take care of my sister, we're going to have Sister Chronicles. And Lord, I pray there ain't nothing like the Boothang Chronicles. Okay, if you can let us know on your community wall when you arrive, I will do that, C. Dupree. I will make sure to let you guys know that I am safe, that I made it. Um, I should be there by 6:45, which is, I think, South Carolina is Eastern time. I think. I'm pretty positive that South Carolina is Eastern. So my plane should be landing at 6:45 Eastern. Um, please let me know what's going on. At some point, I will definitely let you know as well, Demon So, what's going on. Um, but I figured I owed it to you guys to come on because I like to keep my word. And I did say I was going to come on and do a video about the contest, and then I just didn't. So I just wanted to come on and touch base with you guys and let you know why I didn't, what's more, you know me, you know that I'm an open book. I don't give a rat's ass. My life is what my life is, and either you love it or you hate it. I mean, I don't care. um and this is my life right now. Leaving my family. I love my daughter. If you know that she just turned 21, honey, and she's barely ever home. And I had to tell her, can you check on your dad, make sure he's good? She was like, I guess. She was like, I'll make sure he eats. And I said, honey, one thing your daddy gonna do is he gonna eat. But and then when I come back, he's leaving next weekend to go see his parents because his dad just had a minor. Let me make sure I state that it was a minor surgery. But he's gonna go and leave for the weekend and go see his parents. So I basically won't see my husband for the next 10 days, 11 days. I can't count right now. My brain is still a fog. But yeah, because I don't, he won't be here today. He's at work, and I fly out at 1:20, so I won't get to see him today, and I might see him when I come home because he might have to pick me up from the airport, even though I get in at midnight. And I told him, "You don't gotta come pick me up. I will Uber home." He's trying to convince me to just drive to the airport, but who wants to pay like $200-300 to leave their car parked? Not I. I'm cheap. I'm frugal. He's like, "Oh, just leave it. We'll figure." No, I ain't leaving my car no motherfucking where, except in its parking spot where it is right now. If you saw you, oh, Demon, so I just saw you posted something. So my daughter's gonna come and take me to the airport, and then I come in at midnight on Friday. That's what it's looking. That's to tentative. Let me say that it's a tentative schedule. And he usually leaves at like 4 or 5 in the morning to go see his parents. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. If you like to donate to my channel, to my life for the next week that is up in the air, please, uh, $2, $1, whatever would be greatly appreciated. My Cash App is War10 Creates. You'll see a cute little light skinned picture of me, like I'm the darkest on ever. But yeah, I could it would greatly be appreciated. Cause like I said, this is all just I was just on the plane a few days ago. I feel like I flew in on Sunday, and I don't think I've ever taken a trip this close. Like I taking trips like okay once a month, but never back to back in less than a week. So I'm not prepared. I'm just not prepared. Mentally, I'm not prepared. Financially, I'm not prepared. I ain't sold a damn cup all week. Last thing I wanted to do was be getting on the plane today. But if you have siblings, you know how I'm feeling, what I'm willing to give up, what I'm willing to do to go be there with my sisters. And I ain't gonna tell y'all that I ain't seen my oldest sister. Shit. I couldn't even tell you the last time I seen my oldest sister. 14, 15 years ago. Yeah, 14, 15 years ago. Now, the one that is in the hospital, I saw her last year or earlier this year. Like, I can tell you everything that we did with what I saw, but when it was, I don't know. I feel like it was earlier this year, but then part of me feels like it was last year. Uh, no, it was earlier this year because I remember driving my daughter's car, which meant that my husband was driving my car or something was wrong with my car. And it was cold as shit. So it was probably earlier this year. Um, I saw her and her best friend and her best friend's husband. We went for pizza. She had came into town for a funeral. I believe that's why she was here. So I got to see her then. But nobody wants to go see their family like this. My oldest got there last night, and she prepared me for what it will be, and so mentally I'm ready. Emotionally and physically, I don't know if I'm 100% ready. Um, but I bet to get ready, honey, because I ain't packed. I got 3 hours and 15 minutes to get my life together to pack. I did all my laundry yesterday. Um, I did that yesterday, so I got all my clothes I cleaned. I just need to pack them and get my ass to the airport. The mom in me, wants to go get groceries and make sure they have enough water and I changed the linens on the bed yesterday. The the mom and wife in me wants to like make sure everything is good and heck her vixen. But honestly, I just need to make sure right now that I'm okay and that I can get there to make sure that she's okay. Because yesterday I didn't eat all fucking day until about 7:30, quarter to 8, and then I got sick because, of course, I hadn't eaten nothing all day, and I've been crying and hysterical and ups and downs and this and that, and then I finally ate and I got so sick. So I need to make sure that I do take care of myself because this could be a long road, and mentally and physically, I need to be okay. Um, yeah, I just need to take better care of myself through all this. I guess as best as I can. you know, you can never prepare for things in life. You can attempt, you can sure attempt, and you can sure plan, and you can sure want. But can you ever really 100% be prepared? No. No, you can't. Life is short. We're only here for a short time. Do what you want to do. Live how you want to live. Be happy in your own skin. Because you never know. You never know. See, I fired up my live this morning because I hadn't cried yet this morning. And I said, okay, you can do this live without crying. God damn it, guys. And I would like to thank the couple people that have shown me support during this time. You don't even understand. You don't understand how much that means to me. Because, I mean, of course, I have a husband that provides and all that good stuff. Anything that I really, really, really want, I get that shit out the mud. And I fight for it. And to just have people show me a little love means a lot, especially during this time. Okay. I need to suck it up, Buttercup. It's funny because that's what one of my stickers on my cup says that I'm sitting here drinking water of. It says "Suck it up, Buttercup." Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Crying is okay. Yeah, I know. Child, I've been crying for fucking 2 days. I've been crying and boohooing, but I don't want to cry today because I'm one of those people that get crying headaches. Do you guys get crying headaches, or is that just me? It's weird. If I cry a lot, I get like almost like a migraine. So we ain't got time for that shit today. We ain't got time today. We gotta suck it up. We got some traveling to do, and we ain't got time to be crying today. I've gotten them before. Oh, I just wanted to come on, and like I said at the beginning, I just wanted to come on and let you guys know why I didn't make the video about the contest. What's going on with the pop-up shop? And where I'm gonna be for the next, who knows? I'm gonna say a week, but baby, if I gotta be down there a month, I will figure it out. That's one thing about me, it's I will fucking figure it out. I done gained. I ain't gonna tell you, I done since this time last year. I probably have gained 40 pounds, 35, 40 pounds. Baby, if I can't eat for 2 days, I'm gonna be all right. That reminds me of my one of the clips that I've seen a million times. It's like they make shit into memes, and it's Doctor Now from My 600 Pound Life, and it's the lady in the hospital, and she's telling him that she doesn't like that kind of food, and that kind of food is, I don't know, she called it like dog food or something. She called it crazy. She was like, I'm in this hospital and I can't eat the food and I don't like it. And he was like, okay. He was like, but it's really good food. It's healthy food. She was like, oh, but it's nasty and I don't want it. And I got to eat. And he was like, no, you don't. And she was like, well, if I'm on all this medicine, I got to eat because you shouldn't be taking medicine on an empty stomach. He was like, honey, as big as you are, you can go a month with not eating and be okay. I said, I be goddamn. Dr. Now is a beast. Um, hey, the hood table. How are you, sweetheart? I haven't seen you over here. Well, maybe one time. Child, don't give me the line right now. So, I said all that to say, again, I said it just a minute ago, but I'm going to say it again. To all those that have shown me support, let them know what's been going on. I thank you. I appreciate you. Um, I may go live when I'm in South Carolina just to say hey for a few minutes. And let me tell you, the weather's going to be nice. So I believe in this crappy cold to go. I might get to wear a coat, some shorts a couple days. Child. I ain't going to pass that up. um, that doctor now. PQ. Honey, when I tell you he is a beast of the one liners. My daughter is like, oh mom, why do you watch that show? Like, I be like, dude, this shit is pure comedy. What do you mean? Why do I watch it? It's hilarious. But I also like to see people transform their lives because, you know, I sit here, like I just said, I gained 35, 40 pounds in a year. And sometimes I feel defeated by the weight, like even though it's not a lot, it's a lot to me. And even though maybe you guys can't tell on video, I can tell. And it's just good to know that it's amazing what you can do. It is a fucking amazing what you can do to your body. Either you can completely destroy it or you can make it a temple. You can make it into this fine tuned machine. It's all about what you want to do with it. It's all about what you want. So I'm gonna get off of here. Like I said, I just wanted to touch base with you guys. But I need to get my tail up. It's almost 8:30. I need to pack. I need to do first we gonna back that up. The first thing I need to do is make some fucking coffee. Let me tell y'all. So my if you've been around, you know my chronicles of me and my coffee creamer and how I used to buy it by the case because I loved it. And then last year, June, I went in to buy, like, it was so bad that the manager in the dairy department would hide a box with my name on it. And every time I go in, he'd make sure I have my box. And then last year, June, I went in and no, I'm lying. Last year, July, I went in and he was like, it's not here. We've ordered it, and it's not here. And that was the story month after month to the point that I had stopped drinking coffee. Like, all right, then, fuck it. And earlier this year, my daughter and I went to Dunkin' Donuts. And she was like, Mom, you have to try the butter pecan crunch. And I was like, girl, I almost said her name, child. I was like, girl, you know me and you know what I like. She said, Mom, you got to try it. I promise you're gonna like it. I said, fine. So I ordered it. And baby, I've been in love ever since. So I ain't got money to be spending $6 a day on coffee. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. You see what I do for my quote unquote living. I don't have time to be spending $6 a day. Hold on, let me read this. Hey, Jay Davis, sweetie. I saw you on TikTok. Good morning, I missed it. I guess I need to get. Yeah, you can red. You should be able to red ball back, um, Jay Davis. There's a lot going on, child. But so I said, okay. I went to the grocery store. I found butter pecan creamer, and y'all know I'm creative. already. Like, let's just keep it a buck. So I said, okay. So I bought the butter pecan creamer, but the butter pecan crunch at Dunkin' Donuts is like a blended, like a frozen blended. It's not a. I keep calling it iced coffee, but it's not an iced coffee because it's blended. It's like a shape, like that kind of coffee. So I've also butter pecan creamer, and I was like, okay, we're gonna make this at home. We're gonna figure this out, baby. I've damn near mastered it. So what I do is I make a cup of coffee. Actually, it depends on. Well, yeah, we're gonna say I make a cup of coffee. I pour it into an ice tray and I freeze it. And then in the morning, I take those ice cubes out, and I got it so down to a science. I know how many ice cubes make fit in a 20-ounce tumbler, or if I'm really feeling it that day, I know how many ice cubes fit in a 30-ounce tumbler. Yep, I'm that girl. Or sometimes I make little shorties. Like, when I tell you this is serious business, so I take the ice coffee, the coffee that's in the ice cubes, and I put that in the blender. Then I pour in my butter pecan and I blend it up. Honey, I even got the whipped cream and the caramel syrup. Baby, I be over here living a life, bougie life, for like $2 a day. Maybe not even that much. Shit, it's probably $1 a day. So I'm gonna go down here and make my last butter pecan ice, the frozen, whatever you want to call it, coffee, um, for the week. And then I'm going to pack. Keep me in your prayers. If you pray, child, keep me in your prayers. That sounds delicious. Honey, honey. So let me tell you, I'm gonna tell on Yaya. She might be in the bushes, but y'all all know face Yaya. She's been we've been cool for a long time. So she has known about my coffee chronicles and the creamer chronicles. She has been on the phone with me when I have gone to that damn store and asked for the manager so that he could bring me out my box with my name on it. And she would just be so tickled, like, dude, for real, you're spoiled. I'm like, I know. So she has told me a long time ago, my favorite is butter pecan. And I'd be like, don't nobody want that. I want white chocolate mocha. That's what I was addicted to, white chocolate mocha. And now she's kind of tickled that now it's butter pecan all day, every day. So I went to the store a few days ago and I was on the phone with her and I was looking for the butter pecan and they didn't have it. So she told me, get caramel macchiato. I said, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You already know. She said, get it. I told you butter pecan was my favorite. You like that. Caramel macchiato is my second favorite. You like it. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I will tell you guys that. I don't know. Something about the aftertaste. It doesn't taste so bad going down, but it's something about the aftertaste. And then my silly ass was like, well, what the fuck is a macchiato? Like, I know what the caramel is, but what the hell is a macchiato? So I Googled it, and it ain't nothing but coffee with a lot of cream in it. Because I was thinking that maybe the macchiato, and I'm doing, quote fingers. I was thinking that maybe the macchiato was something that's what that aftertaste was, and I just didn't know what it was. But it's just coffee, so that doesn't make sense. But I have just enough butter pecan to make one more coffee, which I'm going to need this morning. I Almost forgot to freeze my ice cubes last night, so I was down there last night in my pajamas making fucking coffee so that I can freeze my ice cubes. Let me see what you said to the table. I have I have to have my coffee every morning, and I love anything with caramel in it, so I will have to try it. Try it. I love butter pecan too, especially ice cream. Oh, I love butter pecan ice cream. Safe travels, and I will definitely pray for you. Please do. Please pray. You know, I'm one of those people that are funny about who prays for you, because everybody who prays for you doesn't necessarily pray for you, if that makes sense. So if you really have my best interest in heart, and you really have my family's best interest in heart, please pray for me. And if you don't have my best interest in heart, you go ahead and pray for me to for my downfall if you want to. But I'll tell you this, I have been through a lot in my life. And God don't play about me. So be careful what you pray for. Anywho, um, again, if you would like to donate to the channel, or honestly donate to this next week of I don't even know what. If you would like to buy me a coffee while I am on my way to the hospital, if you would like to buy me a butter pecan crunch, Lord, I pray that there's a Dunkin' Donuts close to that damn hospital. Please, my cash app is $War10 creates. Yeah, and hold on a second. Whew. Yes, the table they sure will. I saw a quote that says, "Pray for me, don't pray on me." And it was pray for me, PRAY. Don't pray on me, PREY. And God knows that's the fucking truth. But I'll probably be live this week. Just because I probably need an outlet. I probably need to come on and just talk to you guys. So if I'm on this week between today and next week Friday, don't come over expecting crafts, because it won't. Unfortunately, it won't be any crafts. Even though, okay, low key, like, don't tell nobody. I think so. Some months ago, when it was a live that I did with Almond Brown 09. If you're not subscribed to her channel, make sure you subscribe to her channel. She does a lot of dope stuff over there. If you need a good Sunday word, definitely follow her, because baby, she takes you to church. Like, literally takes you to church. And it was Almond Brown 09, and it was Voodoo, which I believe Voodoo does games on her channel, like gaming on her channel. Um, but we all did a live where I was teaching them how to rhinestone. I was teaching them how to rhinestone, and I had started a Tumblr, and I think I did, like, there's maybe max, max 10 rows of rhinestones. It's a Nintendo Tumblr, but it's maybe 10 rows done out of 60. Um, I think I'm gonna take it with me because I find a lot of peace and solace in rhinestoning. So I think I'm gonna take it with me. Maybe I'll remember to take my little phone stand. I have a little one that I could easily stick in my luggage. And so I'm not going to say 100%, then I'm not going to come back and do any crafts. But just know that if I do come live, it, it probably would just be to talk to you guys and let you know where we are, what we're doing, how things are going. It says, well, we'll be here to talk and be messy to each other. Baby, this might be my prime time to come on and be messy because I'll be like a little messy. Like people that have watched me for a long time know like my sarcasm and know when I'm like jabbing at people because I do it all the time. And if you read my face, you'll know that I'm jabbing at somebody. But that's not really the focus of my channel, I guess you'll say. But I love to be messy too. So this might be my prime time to just be a little messy. Since it already won't be my usual content, it might be a good time to just throw a little jab in there. Um, in the hood table, I did read your comment, and you are 100% right. Um, I meant to say that when I read it. But all right, I'm gonna get off of here. Again, if you got $1, if you have $5 that you would like to donate to this next this next week to a coffee to my fucking sanity, please feel free. I appreciate it. My cash app is $ War10 creates. That's WAR10CREATES. Follow me on all social medias: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I see I got new Facebook followers as well. I don't know if any of them are you guys, but I did see that I got a couple new Facebook followers. I think I even got some new Instagram. I don't really pay much attention to that stuff because I'll be honest with you, I know that a lot of people on other social media, because of what they are, just use their real name or a different name. So I really never pay attention to the names unless your name is exactly the same, and then that way it sticks out. Then I know it's you. But if your name, I really don't. I don't really too much. I'm not I'm not into that. I'm not into stalking and doxing and all that. So I don't really pay much attention to that stuff. I just like, oh, I got a new follower. Oh, that's great. I got 2 more followers. My goal is to hit 2,000 TikTok followers by the end of the year. I have less than 400 to go. I'm at like 16, 18 or something like that. So I have less than 400 to go. So I'm very excited about that. I have shut down my TikTok shop for the week. So if you go over there looking for something, unfortunately, everything's going to show sold out because with TikTok, you have to ship within 3 days. And if somebody orders something tomorrow while I'm out of the state, Well, there's no way I could ship it in 3 days. So I shut everything down. And I'll probably open it back, a day or two before I come home because, I'll be able to reach the requirements. You found me on IG. Great. Perfect. Perfect. I hope everyone has a blessed Saturday, a blessed rest of your week. And you'll see me this week. I promise you will, because, like I said, I'm probably going to need somebody to talk to. Come on and vent. Come on and something, honey. Come on and something. Yeah. All right. I've talked for 40 plus minutes. Let me get out of here. Ooh, I've been on 55 minutes. Oh, Lord. Yeah, let me get off of here, get my coffee made, and get to packing. I love you all to pieces. And I really, really, really mean that because y'all can be anywhere else. Y'all sitting here listening to me boohoo and snot and all that shit. And y'all do it knowing I'm not going to be in the mess. Like, y'all just really come over here just to support. And that means a whole hell of a lot more to me than you guys could ever even fathom. Because there's been I can't even tell you how many lives I've done where I have had nobody watching, that I literally sat there and talked to myself for an hour. So the fact that you guys come and you listen to me or you watch me do maybe the same sublimation tumbler 15 times, I appreciate it. And I love you guys for that. So, like I said, I love you all to pieces. And there ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it. It ain't. It ain't. I hope you guys have a blessed Saturday. And again, if you'd like to shoot me $1 or two, War 10 Creates is where you can find me. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.